So let me go back to what I was saying about factors and divisibility. Here we've listed the factors of 18. 3, 6, 9, 2, 1, 18. So using the word divisible, 18 is divisible by 3, it's divisible by 6, it's divisible by 9, 2, 1, and 18. So, a number is divisible by its factors. Whatever the factors are, that number is divisible by that factor. So it's divisible by 3, 6, 9, 2, 1, and 18. Let's do another number. Okay, who can think of a multiplication problem that equals 40? This is how we find our factors. Give me one, Rebecca.
4 times 10.
4 times 10. So 4 and 10 are factors. And let's reverse that. That means that 40 is divisible by 4 and 10. Okay, Elena?
40 times 1.
40 times 1. Which means 40 and 1 are factors of 40. And 40 is divisible by 40 and 1. 20 and 2. 20 times 2. These are factors. 40 is divisible by 20 and 2. Charlie?
8 times 5.
8 times 5. So 8 and 5 are factors. 40 is divisible by 8 and 5. Elena?
11 times 4.
What's 11 times 4?
44.
We're looking at 40. All right. Do we have any more?
No. Wait. When there's 4, there's that.
No, I believe that's it. Those are our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 factors. So 40 is divisible by 8 numbers. Okay? Remember, divisible means if you divide it by that number, it'll work out evenly. No remainder. That's what divisible means. Now, if I did 18 over 40, or 18 40ths, and I wanted to reduce, what operation do I use when I want to reduce a fraction? Liam? Division. And I'm going to reduce that fraction. But I can't just divide by any number I want. I have to divide by a factor, not just any factor, a common factor. So looking at the factors of 18 and looking at the factors of 40, are there any common factors?
Yes.
You got 2. 1. Now, if you put any two numbers together, 1 will always be a common factor. And your goal is to get your fraction reduced to where the only common factor is 1. So, we have 2. So then we divide our numerator by 2, and that equals 9. We divide our 40 divided by 2, and that equals
20.
20. So now we have 9 20ths. Sorry? I know, it's a weird looking division sign. 9 20ths. Yes, Riley?
1, you connected 1 to 20.
I'm sorry. Sorry. I did connect 1 to 20. Thank you. Sorry about that. 1 to 1. Okay? So, 9 20ths. Well, the factors, what are the factors of 9? What goes in what? Give me a multiplication problem that equals 9. Elena?
3.
3 times 3, right? So, that's a factor. Lauren?
9 times 1.
Sorry?
9 times 1.
So, 1 and 9. And that's it. 20, we've got 1 times 20, 2 times 10, 4 times 5.
9. That's it, I think.
I know, it looks like 45. So what's the only common factor?
1. I mean, 1.
1. If the only common factor is 1, you, my friend, are done.
Oh.
So the only common factor, so 9 20ths is simplest form. But again, I want to be able to help you. We'll talk more about that later, and I'll produce another video to put on the blog as well. But what I really want to talk about to go along with this idea of being divisible are what we call, and that's not going to be big enough, divisibility rules. There are some rules that help you figure out if a number is divisible by another number. Okay? There are some short rules. So, for 2, to know if a number is divisible by 2, who knows the rule? What numbers are all divisible by 2?
Even numbers.
Even numbers. All even numbers are divisible by 2. That's easy. Okay, that's easy. All even numbers are divisible by 2. Then you have 3,
If it equals
5. Now I'm going to skip some. 4 is a weird divisibility rule, and we're not ready for that one yet, and that's okay. We're going to learn just the basics today. Just the basics. So let's look. We'll come back to 3. 5. How do you know that a number is divisible by 5?
It ends with a 0 or a 5.
0 or 5 at the end. Okay, or in the ones place, really. Yes, Mary Hayes?
I know the one for like 9 and 3 and 6.
Well, we're going to come back to that, okay? What about 10?
It either has
Anybody?
a 0 at the end.
What did you say, Stephen?
It always has 0.
Yeah, 0 at the end. That's easy. Any multiple of 10. So, if you have a number that's even, you know it's divisible by 2 instantly. If it ends in a 0 or 5, you know it's divisible by 5 as well. If it ends in a 0, you know it's divisible by 10. Now 3, 6, and 9 are a little different. Okay, they're a little different. And in order to do that, you're going to have to know about a thing called digital root. Now I'm going to pause this video because there's another video about digital root that someone can go look at later. I'll come back. I'm going to pause this video, come back to it after I teach digital root because I've already made a video about that. Excuse me. Let me slide through here.
My video.
Adios.
Bye.
They're on my desk.
Bye.